If it wasn't even Petro-Caribe, something was certainly rolling in Belize Rural North on Sunday. The crowd was massive, and with the exception of flags and a few shirts for the challenger Dwight Tillet, the aesthetics was all Edmund Castro. Literally hundreds gathered outside the gates in bright red shirts proclaiming support for the incumbent. Inside, voting took place in these 4 polling stations, while Castro pressed the flesh to give that last-minute encouragement and get, hopefully, an X beside his name.
Well, we are carrying our early counts right now. We are at 1,153 voters as of 1 o'clock.
We have the best machinery in the country in terms of rural constituency, and it's showing out here today that we are doing just that. Our committee is bringing out the people, and we are, from the time we started, we 200 ahead.
But for Castro, this is the easy part. He's been saying for weeks that he's got the convention covered.
The big win happens before election day. The big win happens throughout the year or years. You work towards the final tune, which is DD. So to win an election, you need to start years in advance. And we have the mileage under our belt and the expertise, and we have one of the sharpest machinery. And this election day actually is the easiest part. Working towards election day is more difficult. And so whenever we have the next election for the general, the same thing will happen. We'll blow away our opponent.
That opponent is Dwight Tillet, who campaigned on bringing integrity back to Belize Rural North. He says neither he nor his campaigners are fazed by the obvious show of big money for Edmund Castro.
We have done our work. The people have told us privately in their homes what they are going to do. If they do differently, that's their choice. And so we're not worried about that. We expected that. That is something that we expected.
But while he isn't fazed, Tillet is a pragmatic man and knew that his battle was an uphill one against a 2-term minister and a man with access to Petro-Caribe money. So he has accepted that it may not go his way when the ballots are counted.
There would be some disappointment. You can't attempt anything and fail at it and are not disappointed. But there will be no tears from Dwight Tillet. And if I win, there will be very little jubilation because we have too much work to do in this division.
So did all the negative publicity in the past weeks affect Castro in any way? Well, not if you ask him.
Look out here, everything red is clear the land. You're looking at clear the land country out here. Everything red is clear the land. So you figure it out. If my people had ever loved me, they don't make come out here in a record numbers. It's here. Just scan your camera and see even the picnic is in a clear the land.
The voters of this country realize that that this government, by and large, is doing well. This country is developing like it has never been developed before, and that's what the voters are basically concerned about. The personal attacks are not playing no role in regards to voters, the way how people vote.
I wish we had an election every month. The way money is being spent in the division right now, people who have been crying for roadworks, all of a sudden, all over the place, there's roadworks.
The polls closed at 5 o'clock, and about an hour after, it was done. Even before the official announcement of the victor, the crowd erupted in jubilation.
There was a total of 2,170 votes cast today. Of that amount, we have Dwight Tillet receiving 537 votes. We have Edmund Castro receiving 1,612.
I love you. As I always say, I know my people, they love me. As we journey on to defeat whatever major disaster that might come, we will continue to deliver the seat for the United Democratic Party here in this constituency.
The showing today of over 2,100 voters beat out the last UDP convention in Belize Rural North by over 500. Mike Rodon for News 5.